Hey guys, what is up? Last of our asbestos here. So today we will talk about the POTMC ensemble, as you can see here. It's a spacesuit. It's for rocket fuel handling. It's NASA, engineered to encounter atmosphere deficient environments and endure only the most stress and wear from the toughest astronauts. It's also worth $10,000 because it is an authentic variant of a spacesuit. These were used as NASA training ensembles by NASA, so it is most definitely rare and valued at the utmost premium for its aerospace-grade technological advances. Wait a minute. Never mind. That's what everyone says about the POTMC. But it's really just an educated spitballing on such matters. So, first and foremost, being that the ensemble is named the POTMC, it stands for Protective Outfit Toxicological Microclimate. And before I get further into this, before I get called a liar, let me read directly off of the manual to further shine some light upon this. The Protective Outfit Toxicological Microclimate, POTMC, seen in Figure 3 is for explosive ordnance disposal personnel. This protective system consists of a high temperature rated resistant nylon coverall, a butyl rubber suit, and an air distribution undergarment, butyl rubber gloves, butyl rubber boots, a polycarbonate shoulder supported helmet, a lightweight communication headset, and a battery powdered air filtering backpack. So, in conclusion, when you're bidding $2,600, $3,500, $6,500 on one of these suits, be in mind that it never has nor will see a NASA facility. It's essentially a finalized production chemical suit with a giant blower on it and a helmet. They're not rare, they pop up every 4 to 6 months on eBay. Considering the ensemble is not NASA, is not for exotic fuel, is not for aircrew, but simply designed for facilities with a chemical weapons stockpile. Basically, it carries the same application as TAP, STEPO, ITAP, and impermeable. The most value this item has is its historical value, which almost nobody looks at. These suits mainly target either fetishists or boomers with a military collection who are unaware of what they actually own. So aside from that, I'll actually provide some history on those who are willing to learn. In the past years, a great deal of research and development effort has been conducted by the U.S. Army to develop portable microclimate controlled systems for use with impermeable protective clothing. It is now possible to provide microclimate controlled clothing systems to alleviate heat stress when operating in high ambient temperatures. In the 1960s, the U.S. Army Natick Research and Development Command, NARDC, sponsored a study to determine the feasibility of developing a heat-regulated chemical protective clothing system for the combat soldier. As a ready result of this study, it was concluded that the engineering of a combined protective ensemble whose microclimate inside the clothing would be regulated by a powered life support backpack was technically achievable. The concept of a protective system as formulated and analyzed combined the following essentials components into a total personal protective system. So basically, in a nutshell, this is basically for the same applications as everything else, just like tap gear, just like impermeable. The only thing is, it has a shiny little helmet on the top, which, honestly, it's really not fair, though, because, these suits sell for so much, and it, prevents people who are actually enthusiastic in the history of the ensemble itself from getting one. I mean, there really is nothing that should make this, really an expensive ensemble. It's just the problem is people think that these are NASA ensembles. They truly believe that. People think these are spacesuits. People think these are scape suits. These are not scape suits. These are not spacesuits. These are just chemical suits, which you're buying when you're spending $2,000 on one of these. You're buying an overglorified chemical suit. I mean, you wouldn't spend that on an OCPH chemical suit, would you? You wouldn't spend it on anything Eastern Bloc, and you probably certainly wouldn't spend it on anything US either, because that would be unreasonable. So, I mean, I don't really understand where the value comes in when people are paying ludicrous amounts of money for things that surface eBay about every 4 to 6 months. But I mean, you can look at it, it's definitely not for anything else other than well, chemical weapons disposal. It's EOD basically. I mean, that's the furthest it goes. I mean, look at TAP coveralls, it's all EOD. So, I mean, again, I'm not saying this because I'm jealous or anything. I mean, clearly I have an ensemble right here. You know, I have another helmet even in my cabinet too, but just saying, people need to, like, actually educate themselves, because there is no information on these currently of actual collectors talking about this and correcting all the stupid people that are calling these spacesuits, because it's not a spacesuit. So stop calling it a spacesuit. So anyways, that is the end of this review. I hope that I was able to teach some of you. I'm sure in the comment section there'll be some hard-headed collectors, or not even collectors, more like some angry boomers telling me that this is a spacesuit and I'm actually wrong. But I don't threaten me. I will send you the manual, and I will make you read the manual. So do your own damn research. Thank you, and I will see you later.